Welcome back, my Duelist friends. Casual Duelist here. It's still Monday. A little bit earlier, we did a Naruto deck using the Kunoichi cards. It was a real girl boss build. And there were some questions. So if you are or you know somebody who was a Naruto CCG player, I do have a couple questions about it. I go over those questions in the video. If you feel confident to answer those questions, go ahead and go watch the video and then drop me some comments on the specifics. Outside of that, we're here for another deck master because it's Monday. And I started thinking, like, of all the deck masters, I don't think I put Heraclinos in here, and which is kind of disruptive because I used to love Gladiator Beasts. But I wanted somebody more niche because it's been like the theme moving forward is not every deck master needs to be like this big, wide open, big variety card or character that just provides like an overwhelming effect to the entire game. Sometimes it's just about helping out one deck. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the Gladiator Beast Tamer editor and why this guy would make a perfect Gladiator Beast deck master. So let's go over the effect first. So normally must be first special summon from the extra deck by shuffling the above cards that you control back into the deck, which would be 2 level 5 or higher GBs. And again, that's pretty standard fare. They're pretty standard characters. You never use polymerization to make them. This one cannot be used as fusion materials. Once per turn, you can special summon one Gladiator Beast fusion monster from your extra deck, except Tamer editor, ignoring summoning conditions. At the end of the battle phase, if your Gladiator Beast monster battled, you can shuffle that monster into the deck or extra deck to special summon one Gladiator Beast monster from your deck. So, those last two things, can we talk about those real quick? Because that's really what makes them excellent. So first and foremost, we can pop out Gazarus whenever we want. Gazarus is going to tear things up. The special summon immediately lets you select up to 2 cards to destroy. We're talking about just dropping any fusion that you want. So again, Heraclinos, totally up for debate about whether or not you should board and play him real quick. But let's talk about that second effect because it's actually pretty important. One of the Gladiator Beasts that you cannot really split was a fusion monster called Esadari. And he's just a tag of any 2 basic, Gladiator Beasts. And additionally, there was one that is a normal monster. His name is Gladiator Beast Andal. And when you're dealing with Andal, it is very, very hard to really get yourself to the point where, like, you want to play it. Like, it makes a perfect tech when you're using Unexpected Die, because it does allow you to start with one Gladiator Beast. And again, if you had Bestiary in hand, you could go straight into Gazarus, you could start making your plays, whatever. I'm not here to shame it. Same thing with the Rescue Rabbit. Rescue Rabbit would allow you to pop 2 copies of Andal to the field, which could again make a quick Esadari, or they could be used to tag into other fusions as subparts. It also allows you to go into, I want to say their link was named Romulus. I could be wrong. That could instead maybe be Dragoonides. I might be thinking about Dragoonity right there. But they do have a link or 2. They have the Test Tiger. They have the Test Panther, which is another link monster that they have. And realistically, what I'm saying is now Andal, if you just drew into it and like it would be like a normal misdraw, you can go ahead, play him, smack him into something, and then swap him out because this guy is going to be your deck master. You're never going to place him on the board because being able to just immediately pop off with any fusion monster every turn is just immediately broken anyway. Like, seriously, Gazarus play every turn. It's fine. Gazarus is going to immediately bank you more advantage since you didn't have to play any of the monsters to play him. You're going to basically go like, cool, Gazarus, that's great. Swing after the double destruction. Cool, the swing hit. Split him. Here's 2 more cards. And then you could just do another thing. Like, again, maybe they got more cards. You go into another Gazarus, whatever. I don't think you can because I don't think you can go to Bestiary after that. But maybe you can. I'm not 100% sure. It's been well over a year since I played some GBs. Maybe I'll go ahead and build another deck list here soon for them. Even though this is mostly a speed duel channel at this point. But this is like a really good card, and I don't really think that anybody else is covering anything to do with deck masters. And I don't know why. It's fun, it's casual, it's everything you would want it to be. And when you get cards like this that just offer just untold amounts of power to the decks, it's very fun, and it just makes it different. I love house rules, and I hate to always be that guy that's always like, back in my day, we were part of the underground tournaments. Yeah, we had house rules everywhere. But like for real, like I miss playing by like just having these underground tournaments where they weren't Konami sponsored, they weren't Upper Deck sponsored at the time. And you got to play by zany house rules, and sometimes the best player was the person who could just best adapt. And that's why I love the deck masters. Plus, I mean, Konami gave you guys the rule set for it. It's up to us to interpret it from here on out. And again, same thing with like Time Wizard play. That's why I have a couple GOAT format decks on the channel. Maybe I'll go back and I'll do some other formats. Maybe we'll do some like Reaper format stuff, because that was also very fun. But for now, this is the Deck Master today. We got some cool speed duel stuff headed up this week. For now, I just want to tell you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this. And if you have, do the things or not, your choice. Do me one favor. It's mandatory. You listened way too long. You should have shut the video off 20 seconds ago, but you didn't. So you have to go out there and you have to try to have an excellent day, okay? Go out, do something fun. I don't care if it's something big or if it's something small. I don't want to be the guy that tells you to play hooky from work, but if you do, maybe treat yourself to some ice cream at the park. I don't know. But go enjoy the rest of your day, okay? See you guys later. Bye.